Hello everybody, what is up? My name is Zero Solstice and welcome to Infinite Crisis. Now, this is a very interesting game we have here. As you can see by the loading screen, what does it look like? Come on, let's do a little detailed analysis. It clearly looks like League of Legends, but with a twist. As you might be able to tell by the graphics on screen and that very, very obvious intro and outfit, this is a Moba game using the DC comic universe. And that is really pretty freaking cool, to be honest. Because it's like all your favorite little heroes from the comics and the movies and the TV shows and all that fun stuff are coming to a MOBA game near you. And that's pretty sweet, because it gives you a whole new level of interaction with the DC comic universe. And playing it so far, the graphics are nice. The gameplay flow it's pretty solid. I think I definitely prefer Dominion over the actual MOBA style, just because the flow is more enjoyable in my opinion. But I've only played like two or three games so far. That's probably why I have that kind of preference. But I just find this fast-paced action is a lot more fun, considering the fact that it's DC Universe, because it's basically you get to power around and fight with the heroes that you've come to know and love just continuously, and it's kind of fun. So, is it a knockoff of League in a couple of ways? Absolutely. Especially right here, the Dominion game type. This is League of Legends Dominion all over it. It's pretty interesting, but I am enjoying the game a little bit. It's pretty legit, to be quite honest. And I am playing the Dark Knight. And this guy is just, that's all I can describe him as. Yep, that's right, that's all I can describe him as, just sound effects, man. I have no idea what the red orb does, so, whatever. I'm guessing it's an environmental object, which some skills use in the game and whatnot, so that's my guess, but I could be wrong. There's health packs, there's the 5 turret points that you stand on to capture. It is League of Legends Dominion, but it is enjoyable because of the hero style. And I'm not gonna lie, the graphics are pretty nice considering how the game is and whatnot. And the game is currently in beta. I was able to get beta access through my lovely, awesome people at Machinima, and I obviously when they offered, I was like, a MOBA using DC Comics, awesome dudes. What the fuck? So I jumped on that and I gave it a shot. I just installed it today, or better yet, not installed. I was having problems getting it to start up because there's like compatibility and administrator deals that you have to use with it, and it was slightly difficult, but when I figured that out, I was just like, click, click, done, and the game started. And I'm not sure how as I said, the graphics are very nice, but I'm not so sure about the optimization of the game, because, I mean, at the menu screen, I get 1,500 FPS, which, if you know anything about computer games, is a pretty insane amount of FPS, but of course it's the pre-game menu. That gap closer is just incredible. Can I just point that out? That martial art skill, it's fun and it has an awesome effect. And look at that, I'm going ham and I'm fed and it's awesome. And this Joker is cutting like a beast. But anyway, and then come game time, when I hit in game, I only pull about 65 to 70 FPS, which is so. I mean, obviously that's a solid frame rate, but I mean, and the fact that the menu would have so much higher, and then the game is like, boom, is kind of depressing. But I mean, that kind of thing happens. After all, the game is in beta. There's a few things, like when the game first loads in to, what's it called? Hero Select, I believe? Well, it's either loading into Hero Select or loading from Hero Select into the loading screen. There's a huge FPS lag spike that just strikes, and that's something, but these are little things that'll get fixed over time. I'm not too worried about it. I mean, that's what the whole beta testing period is for, so it's whatever. Either way, I have no idea how to play this game in terms of itemization. So you'll see me spending a lot of time sitting here in the store just because I don't know what any of this friggin' shit does. I mean, come on, man. I'm a League of Legends and a Dota player. I've never touched this game before. It's still in beta. I don't know jack shit about it or its items. So it's basically like I'm just using my MOBA instincts and my basic MOBA, well, not so basic, my advanced MOBA knowledge to make smart choices, especially in like skill building and whatnot. But like for the most part, the items, I have no idea what items are in the game, so I don't know if I'm making the best possible choice I could be making. Odds are I'm not. I'm just making the choice that works for my current situation. So like if I need health, I just buy the Ninjakin or Shuriken item, whatever it is. It's like Hawkeye's Shuriken or something like that. And it just gives you straight health and a pretty nice amount of it. And the kicker with it is you can sell it for a full refund of its cost. So, I mean, like, it's good for what it is. I mean, it's just an HP bolster that is effectively free. I mean, you buy it when you need it, and then you sell it when you don't. So, I mean, those are the kinds of choices I made. And then I bought, like, this game's version of the Black Cleaver in League of Legends to just shred people. Because, I mean, hey, the Dark Knight Batman deals a lot of damage. And the reason I call him the Dark Knight Batman is because the game currently only has a limited number of available champions and heroes in it. And I just wombo comboed the fucking shit out of him. Can I just point that out? And yeah. Anyway, the reason I point that out is because the champion pool in this game is currently limited. And they actually use multiple variants of each hero that you've come to know. So, like, there is the Vampire Batman. There is the Dark Knight Batman. There's the normal Joker. There's the Gaslight Joker. There's the Gaslight Batman. There's all that stuff. Like, all kinds of variations of the same people. And it's pretty cool, because, I mean, it adds flavor to the hero that you're trying to use, because it means you can use whatever hero it is you're trying to use in multiple different scenarios and formats. So, like, the Dark Knight Batman that I'm using right here is clearly a bruiser, because he deals ridiculous amounts of damage, and he's fairly hard to kill without good... I mean, I just basically 1v2'd those guys, and I killed one of them, and the other one cleaned me up. I got killed by Vampire Batman there. Actually, no, I think I got killed by normal Batman there. But anyway, so yeah, it's pretty cool. And obviously, beta, limited champion pool, I understand that. So I expect that they'll have a bunch more cool ones coming out later. I love how they have Cyborg already, and yet they don't have, say, Thor. I mean, I like the flavor, because, I mean, how often do you get to see Cyborg around? But, I mean, the obvious ones that you would kind of expect to be there just aren't there. So, I'm sure they'll address that before you know it. Off the gameplay, so you can just observe and watch as my team rickrolls the enemy team. I am sorry for the lateness in this upload. I haven't uploaded anything on my channel in about 2 or 3 weeks. And that is because lately I've been dealing with college stuff and school stuff, because I'm a senior in high school, and October is about that time where I start worrying about little things like SATs and part-time job and applications and what I want to do with my life. So that's how I decided on that. Right here, I get into a duel with the... Don't actually remember who that is. I think that's Gaslight Batman, and I just freaking beat his shit down because martial arts is an insanely broken gap closer. And I'm not gonna lie, I would have destroyed this Batman if I had known better how my ultimate works. Because he made a much more effective use of his ultimate than I made of mine. And so I lost that duel. Barely. But who cares? It was my first match in the game, and I was going ham, and it was fun, so I don't really care, man. Another minor thing about this game, though, that throws me off. two things, actually, but they're both related. The first, I don't like how team colors are absolutely assigned. Like, when I say that, I mean, like, I'm playing this game, and yet my team is the red team. Like, I keep feeling like everyone in the game is my enemy when they're my ally, and they're helping me kick the shit out of the people who I think is my team. I don't know how to describe it, because it's like when the blue guys show up, I know they're clearly enemies, but it's like every time I see my teammates pop up, I think I'm about to get killed by one of them because they're red health bars. And the other thing is, the red health bar is very hard for me to read because I'm colorblind, so I mean, and there's no, like, colorblind assist or anything. So it really throws me off when I'm, like, looking at the enemy's health bar, and I'm like, is that, like, is that 100 health, or is that, like, 350? I can't really tell. So, either way, that's that. Infinite Crisis. It's currently in beta. I recommend registering if you're a fan of the DC universe, because it is a pretty interesting little game, and if you're any good at MOBAs, you can generally jump into this game and do just fine, although I'd probably recommend brushing up on the items in this game before you dive on in, just so you have an idea of what does what. Either way, thank you for watching this video. If you liked, leave a thumbs up, maybe comment, and as always, have a wonderful day.